Dodge the traps. Master indirect questions in reported speech. Hello everyone. Welcome to another English language learning video. Today, we're going to tackle an important yet often overlooked topic: indirect questions in reported speech. We'll zoom in on the common mistakes that learners tend to make, specifically focusing on incorrect verb tenses. By the end of this video, you will be well equipped to handle indirect questions confidently. So, let's dive right in. Indirect questions often come into play when we are reporting or narrating a conversation. These are not actual questions, but rather statements that encapsulate a question asked in another conversation. Here's a simple direct to indirect transformation. Direct: she asked, "What time is it?" Indirect: she asked what time it was. Notice the shift in verb tense in the indirect question? That's what we will dig into deeper in the next section. A common mistake made in reporting indirect questions involves not changing the verb tense correctly. This is often referred to as the backshift of tenses. In reported speech, the tense of the direct speech usually shifts back in the indirect speech. Let's look at an example. Direct: he said, "I am enjoying the party." Incorrect indirect: he said that he is enjoying the party. Correct indirect: he said that he was enjoying the party. The verb tense shifts from present continuous, am enjoying, in the direct speech to past continuous, was enjoying, in the reported speech. If you maintain the present tense in the reported speech, it can lead to confusion, as the timing of the action may not be clear. The key to avoiding incorrect verb tenses in indirect questions is understanding the backshift rule and applying it correctly. Here are some general rules. 1. If the verb in the direct question is in the present tense, it often changes to the past tense in the indirect question. For instance, are becomes were, do becomes did, and is becomes was. 2. If the verb in the direct question is in the past tense, it generally stays in the past tense in the indirect question. So, did remains did, and were remains were. 3. However, there is one exception. If the information is still true or relevant, you don't need to backshift the verb. For example, he asked me where I live. If you still live in the same place, there's no need to say, he asked me where I lived. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that your reported speech accurately reflects the time and nature of the original speech. And that's a wrap on our lesson about indirect questions in reported speech. Remember, practice is key. The more you work on transforming direct questions into indirect ones, the more comfortable you'll become with handling verb tenses. I hope you found this video helpful. Happy learning, and see you in our next English language adventure.